What is up, Cabbage Crew? It is Matt and John here reacting to Dragon Prince, Season 3, Episode 7, Hearts of Cinder.
Oh, no, that's 8. No, it's 7.
I don't know what that means. Hearts of Cinder. For some reason, when I saw that title, I thought of Cyndaquil, the Pokemon.
Oh, Jesus.
Hearts of Cinder. Well, if you guys are enjoying this this walk through Season 3, this ride through Season 3, subscribe. We appreciate all your help. We've gained some subscribers, so we do appreciate all of you who subscribed. John, I must say this comes out a little bit later, but yesterday we witnessed a beautiful passing of the torch, if you will, of one great franchise to another. Pittsburgh Steelers losing to the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys know, John is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He lives in Pittsburgh. I live in Baltimore, so we have that civil rivalry we have going on. It was a good game, my friend.
And just mind you, Cabbage Crew, we were going to record. We're recording this at night, by the way. My light's blaring out right now. We were supposed to record this like 5 hours ago. And what did we do whenever we got on?
We talked about football.
We talked about football for 40 minutes.
Yeah, even though this is going to probably come out around when the Super Bowl happens. But whatever.
I think it's actually post Super Bowl.
Whatever, but this is when we recorded it. So you guys know how ahead of we are. But anyway,
so comment below, fire Tomlin or not.
yeah. But anyway, guys, we're really enjoying the series. As we said before, we feel like a lot of things are ramping up. Even some of the worst episodes in this season and last season have been far better than what we got in the first, I would say, 10 episodes. So series is getting a lot better. One of our subscribers commented saying this is the peak of the series. So I hope he's not correct. I hope it gets better and better. So yeah. I'm ready whenever you are.
I just love like Netflix's summary of the episode. It says Team Zim. It's like so that means like Rayla, Callum, Ezra. Like it's just like as Team Zim begins the steep climb from the
the thing, yeah.
It's like, what is Team Zim? This is like whatever. Karibo.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh yeah. So I was editing, and she did have black hair before. When she did that spell, when she killed the deer, that's when she got the white hair.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because
so you were right then.
Yeah, I mean, I randomly said it. I think like last episode or 2 episodes ago. I was like, I didn't recognize that she had white before.
Get on with it, son. What's the plan? You do not need to concern yourself with the plan. My plan will be revealed at the appropriate time.
I am a crown guard. Shouldn't the leaders know what's going on?
Enough, Soren! If you want to lead, you need to learn how to follow. And if you want to learn to follow, you need to learn how to shut your mouth.
Horse with kind eyes.
Your horse with kind eyes.
That eye still creeps me out.
And he's like, so what is the plan?
Is your wish to rule Zadia?
I wish for humanity to flourish.
It's the same as it has always been.
The key is the Dragon Prince.
Yes, you must take down the Dragon Queen and capture the baby dragon. Then you will have the attention of all the world and the power to do what you want. We'll risk as few lives as possible. 1.
Mine.
Yes.
Zim!
Don't worry. You're about to meet your mama.
Oh. What about who's your daddy? Oh, wait.
You see, sister, You bring one human, and the next thing you know, we are overrun with them. Throw him in a cell.
But this human is the king of Patolis.
What does he know about our grandmother?
Who's their grandmother?
Aditi.
Who was that?
Hmm?
I didn't know that was someone we met.
I think we did meet them or her.
Did we?
What do you know of my grandmother?
That's interesting. They did the same thing in Amaya. Ooh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Your true form is revealed. Ugly and evil, I am not surprised. But don't give up hope. You will be purified.
The Ring of Fire! Throw him in the Ring of Fire!
What?
I think this interrogation is
What?
going very well. You're not dead.
Bad news, my human friend. Your king came seeking passage.
What? That's impossible.
The light revealed his true nature. Tainted with darkness, rotten to the core. Such an elegant man.
That man is no king. He may be the most dangerous human in the world.
No matter. The queen sentenced him to be purified. After the ritual, I doubt there'll be anything left of him.
You don't understand. If he's here, everyone is in danger. We have to stop him.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening to be honest. They want you to. I feel like they want you to not know what's happening, but like, they're building up to something. Like, I don't know what his plan is, unless I'm missing something. But I don't know what Varen's even there for. So, I don't know.
It's all about deception. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all he's been known for, and he wants to like act like he's trustworthy when he's really not. And I really liked that.
It seems like he wants to go into this Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll find the Lord of the Rings.
I don't know what he's. I mean, whatever. What's the elf's name? The one that's talking to him.
Oh, I don't know.
Aaravos.
Aaravos.
I feel like Aaravos told him to go in there, but we don't know why. So.
Yeah, look, it's they're just trying to get a shortcut, right? I mean, that's what their main intention here is, and like so that they don't have to go around. I mean, it's just like any plot points. Like, oh, there's the shortcut across the bridge, or we can go around, but it'll take like an extra several hours. And that he's just trying.
I wish I had a map. Because I would love to know where this is compared to where they're trying to go.
Yeah,
because the kids never had to go around it.
Yeah, no, because they've been flying and everything.
Well, they went through the desert.
Yeah,
that was their shortcut. So this is probably the other way.
Yeah,
about it.
I like the sun instrument. Just like tell you,
yes,
to see if you're worthy.
Yes, yeah, that's really cool. I think the sun elves have really cool, like the sword's really cool, and that that instrument. I don't know what it is, but
it's like a spire.
Yeah, it kind of seems like this is something that can identify. I wouldn't say worthy, but identify true intentions and if you're pure or not. And I think that's kind of a cool concept. So it doesn't seem like the elves, like it seems like the fire elves or the sun elves and the moon elves aren't necessarily the same. Like it's not, they're like different nations.
A little bit, I guess.
Yeah, like they're both elves, but they're not like, I don't think they're the same nation. So interesting.
Just rest here for a second.
Rayla, the most athletic one, and needs a rest. You know it's bad.
We have to keep going.
Mm-hmm. They are high.
There is nothing to be afraid of. The light from the Sun Forge is one of purification. It will only remove the parts of you that have been touched by dark magic.
Will it work? Probably not.
I have to stop him.
You stay here, so we can't understand what she's saying anymore.
And you turn it to filth.
Ooh,
Very graphic.
yeah. Uh-oh. Is that the worm? Oh. Oh no. That worm is like a centipede thing.
Is so predictable.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Mm. Mm. Oh, that person just died. Yeah, that was a wild scene.
That was incredible world building right there. That was detailed. That was demonic a little bit.
Yeah.
I was not seeing that coming, and the sun elf, I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
But just her turning to like ash after
Try to be up a little bit.
after Aaravos like whispers to her ear.
Yeah.
And just turns the dust, and it's just like, oh, you weren't lying that you were going to do that. And
Yeah.
because usually they just let that happen.
Let what happen?
Like usually it's like, oh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this to you, like this like death.
Oh yeah.
But then like the person like gets all defensive because they learn the truth, and it's just like,
yeah, I killed Mufasa. No, push
yeah,
back.
exactly. Murder.
Yeah. And he was like, no, I'm gonna tell you. We didn't even hear what it was.
Nope.
I think that scene was done very well. He
Yep.
told her it obviously meant something. So the death means something that we maybe will find out eventually, and then instantly kills her, and we don't ever know what it was. That was kind of a terrifying moment right there.
Yeah.
And it's really that the worm is actually this like long centipede creature, which is interesting.
Right.
I know how much you love the worm. Yeah, and just him kind of possessing the person's body, and that whole sequence was done really well.
I don't disagree.
Wow. This reminds me of Lord of the Rings when they're climbing. Zim's like, yeah, I can.
Zim's like, bye-bye.
Zim.
Kylo.
Yeah.
And Mama's home.
Oh no.
Hey. I've met you before. When you
They
crashed.
saved him.
You're okay now. I understand.
We don't.
I understand squiggles.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
The eyes of Sauron.
Yeah. Ugh. I would have. Maybe we should just stab him real quick.
Humanity is now ours. We must evolve. When we strike against the dragon,
His face. We must evolve. He's like,
you will understand when you see the first to change. My own beloved son, Soren.
Soren's like, oh, Jesus.
I am ready to receive the gift.
Damn you, Prince Kasif.
Now, like, a new mini villain. He like took Soren's role as like the mini villain. Yeah.
Soren knows what's right and wrong right now.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. If I were them, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm not doing that. Soren's like, I am getting out of here.
I don't blame him.
Be okay.
Oh, I forgot there were a thing.
Hey, what is this about?
Because he doesn't know.
Yeah. So, you were gone for a while, and now, this is the thing. So.
What?
It like cut out when he was like, what? It's like, what? It just cut out.
That was done well.
What's going on? Where are you going?
I can't
That was hilarious.
stay here anymore, Claudia. You've seen what's going on. What Dad turned Kasif into. What Dad turned into.
Maybe he's just doing what needs to be done.
Claudia, you're changing too. But it's not too late. Come with me, Claudia. You can
Here we
leave
go.
him.
Please, Soren, don't do this to me. Don't make me choose not again.
Okay. Goodbye, Klutz.
No. No, 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 no.
Okay. Infected. Now they're all infected soldiers.
Yeah. And all of it's really that the elf's like manipulating all of them.
Ozymandias, the Dragon Prince.
He's here to see his mother.
It makes my heart leap to see that he lives. But you're too late.
All right, a lot to talk about there. So I mean, let's just start with the Varen part. I mean, bless you. With him, it's like it just seems like that entire army now is just like this corrupt, lifeless. I mean, I know they're light, they have life, but they're using the power of the Sun Elves.
Yeah.
Because they know that the fire will not melt them if they do that. It seems like I said before that Prince, I forgot from that. I remember his
Kasif,
name.
Prince Kasif.
Kasif. He kind of took the role of, because it seemed like the first two seasons ish, Soren and Claudia were like the side villains, like the Azula or the Zuko of the group, right?
Sure.
It's like we kind of knew they were going to turn. We kind of knew what they were doing, why they were doing it. And then by the time we got to like season, 2, we're like rooting for them. And then by the time we get to season 3, they've now switched sides, and we have this new character, Azula, this new character who has now become the new secondary villain and taken their role. Although Claudia is not 100% turned yet, but Soren is. So.
No, yeah, I mean, I think we kind of saw that coming, where Claudia was going to be more aligned with her dad, and Soren was going to be the one that turned more towards the good side.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that elf guy, I'm just going to a different thing. At the end, the elf guy came out from their destination to see the Dragon Queen. I had a feel as soon as he came out of that door, I was like, "It's too late, isn't it?" Like I had a feeling like she either died or like fell off a cliff and like injured a way. I don't know, like in a coma or something. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
you know
know.
what would really, I don't know how they would have gotten away with this, but if they did a time like mess with your mind a little bit,
Yeah,
and they get there and when they got there, the whole place was on fire and everything we watched before was actually beforehand. Like, like you're watching it at the
that would
same
have
time, but then they get there and that actually was a week ago, but we were watching it at the same time.
that would have been
That could have been,
interesting.
yeah. But they would, again, it comes with like the map because it's like how would they have beat them there? Because they left that
Right,
castle. I mean, they left
right.
that castle when Rayla and Callum were like already was there. So, but yeah, no, I mean, a great episode.
A lot
I
of
really,
a lot of world building.
yeah, a lot of world building in this
With the
episode. Yeah,
magic and all that.
yeah,
The infectious soldiers now
yeah.
almost immediately reminded me of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie when they're.
I never watched it.
How
I think
have you
we've
seen
said
the
that
SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
I think we've talked about this before. All this exact, like I think like 3 actions ago. No, I never. I might have
Any
seen it, but I don't remember any of it. It reminded
anyway,
me. It reminded me of Dark World, Thor: The Dark World, where the guy takes the thing, puts it on him, and he becomes this like bigger creature.
yeah,
And
that too.
and
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
but for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, like Plankton controls the Bikini Bottom town with like bucket helmets,
Mm,
and that's how he controls the town.
got it.
And
Yeah.
it's just kind of like this, where like infectious soldiers,
See, I don't know if he's controlling them though.
but he's forcing them to be
Yeah, yeah.
aligned. That's what that's what the whole Sea of Red was. The Sea of Red lava, sun war or sun elf creatures.
Well, now I'm starting to understand why it's called Sun. Because there was a minute there where I was like, "Why is this season called Sun?"
Right.
And now I know it's kind of ramping up for more Sun stuff.
Yep.
So, no, great episode. We have 2 episodes left of the season. I will say we're at the end of season 3, and it just kind of almost feels like the end of a series. Like it's like we're like ramping up to like what seems
Yeah.
like the end of a series. So I would be really interested to see what happens going into season 4. And everything like that. But yeah, really enjoyed this episode.
I loved it, especially with the whoa.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I mean, there's this whole season and really season 2, but I think specifically this season and probably the second half of season 2, they've been really good with the cutting to scene to scene. Either if it's how they do transitions or something like that, or like cutting to a scene and it's funny how they cut it to the next scene. So I mean, even the one where he was hitting the hammer and it was going back and forth between hitting the hammer and hitting the seal, like they've done a lot of good transitions. So yeah, it was. I remember there was one. I forgot exactly what episode it was, but I think it was Horo who was riding a horse or something, and as he was going across the screen was sliding to the next scene.
Yeah.
So it was like they did that. Like they've done a lot of cool.
It's creative.
Yeah, creative and. Just him, what? See, before he like ends the what? And just like them two kissing and just being like, what? It like closed up to him. It was like, what? I think that was pretty good. Yeah. So, all right. Well, yeah, we're gonna be pretty much reacting to the next couple episodes and then ending the season, doing a final review of season 3 as well. So again, we appreciate you guys joining in. Please subscribe to us. And yeah, we appreciate all the help.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell a loved one, tell your acquaintances, tell your coworkers, tell the person at the bar that you're talking to get them and
or anyone that likes Dragon Prince.
Or anybody that you know that likes Dragon Prince being like, hey, I got a podcast full of 2 dudes, random dudes.
I got some, yeah.
That talk about
these 2 guys
that
talk about Dragon Prince and react to Dragon Prince. Perfect.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, Cabbage Crew.
Please support.